Hi everybody, Nathan Ronen, CFA, here with an update for those candidates that received their results from the August 2023 exam today. I'm going to do two separate little ads here, if you want to call them that. One for those candidates that actually passed the exam, and one for those candidates that unfortunately didn't pass the exam. So please check both of them out if you like, or the one that's most relevant to you. Before we go ahead, if you like to continue receiving these updates as I put them out on a weekly or bi-weekly basis, please press the subscribe button and the confirmation button so that you can continue to receive them and be alerted. Okay, well, this particular update is for those candidates that passed the Level 1 exam in August 2023. First of all, congratulations. Amazing job. Very happy for you, whether you were my candidate or not. Anybody, when they pass the exam, that brings a smile to my face because I know the pleasure personally of what it's like to pass an exam and get that notification. So congratulations, and especially given the low pass rate of 37%. Because officially, 37% of the people passed the exam, and obviously 63% did not. But the true pass rate is a little bit lower because there are people along the line who register for the exam and don't show up for it. And if that's the case and they didn't defer it, or they just couldn't show up for it for one reason or another, they got sick or they had a business trip or something happened, that is not included in the pass rates. But if it were, as a fail, then the pass rates would be a little bit lower, probably in the low 30s, 30, 31, 32% instead of 37. But that's not really the important point here. Congratulations again, and I'm very happy for you. And I'm extremely excited today because my phone has been like a Christmas tree lighting up with all kinds of people texting me on WhatsApp and regular emails. You just heard an email come in right now. Hey, Nathan, I passed the exam. Hey, Nathan, what do I do now? Hey, Nathan, what do I do now? I love it. 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 Because I love to hear that sign of success. Okay? And it should not be underrated. It's truly an exciting thing for you as well as for me. Now, whether you pass the exam with me or not, with another prep provider, that's okay. I just want to give you a little bit of quick guidance of what you should do in the upcoming days. First day, take it easy. You don't need to sign up for the Level 2 exam on the day that you got your results. If you did, okay, but you don't need to do that. Savor the moment, enjoy your success. You know, have a nice dinner, enjoy yourself, take it easy, and strategize what you want to do next. Okay? That's what I would do if I were you. There's nothing wrong with taking a few days off. Then what I would recommend is make a decision. Am I going for Level 2 in 2024, or am I not going for Level 2 in 2024? If you're going to go for Level 2 in 2024, which I recommend, you need to realize that the program has somewhat changed from 2023 and 2022 and before, and you're going to have some more or additional requirements, all that stuff with Python or financial programming and the like. So, but that's a separate note. You're now going to need to focus on a completely different kind of curriculum and material than you did at Level 1. That being said, you have three choices to take your exam in May, August, and November. Every year, May, August, and November. I highly recommend to you, if you can, and ultimately it's your money, your time, your decision, so the decision has to be yours. I would recommend, with 27 years of experience teaching the CFA program, having gotten the charter myself, having passed Level 1, 2, and 3, I would say keep the momentum going and take the exam in target May 2024. Don't target August or November if you can really do it in May of 2024. Why? It's very simple. Since the exam is given only 3 times a year, as I said, May, August, and November, if you take the exam in May, you have the luxury, or the cushion, if you want to call it, that if you don't pass, you could take it again in November. If you leave the exam until August or November, you get one try. If you don't pass in August or you don't pass in November, you now need to leave it to 2025, and you'll need to leave it till May of 2025. So I would say, since there's no guarantee, regardless of how much time you spend studying, of passing any CFA exam, you should have 2 opportunities in 2024 with the same curriculum, same program, same material, and same process. And make sure that if you don't pass it in May, that you pass it in November, because you won't be able to take it in August. So May and November. That would be, why not have 2 swings at the ball rather than 1? If you leave it till 2025, you're going to deal with more changes in the curriculum for 2025, and you're going to have to study all afresh. So I would recommend going for it in May of 2024. And if you're working with me, we're going to create a customized study plan for you. We're going to provide you with a secret sauce book of things you must know for Level 2 exam. You will learn that Level 2 is very different from Level 1. The Zoom session that I do with you, one-on-one basis, a customized study plan, will take into account all of the factors, your amount of hours you can study, when you can study, what is your strengths, what are your weaknesses, how many hours you need to put in a day or over the weekend, what materials you should cover first, second, or third. I'm going to break down my Ronen methodology into 6 phases, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're going to create timelines, deadlines, and you are going to have a set structure, a set strategy, and a set focus in preparing for your Level 2 exam in May. I highly recommend working with me. I am a veteran at getting candidates through Level 2. I know because I didn't pass my Level 2 exam the first time when I took it in 1994, but I did pass it in 1995 the second time because of the strategy that I used. It wasn't the amount of material or the number of hours that I studied or how well I knew the materials. It was how I took the materials and I was able to apply it to the exam questions. And that's the same thing with 88 questions instead of 180 as Level 1 had. You're going to have only 88 questions for the same amount of time. So there's going to be 3 minutes per question, 44 questions in the first session, 44 questions in the second. You're going to have 11 item sets in the first session, 11 item sets in the second session. Each item set will consist of 4 questions. So 11 times 4 is 44. So you're going to have a total of 88 questions. Can't know every little detail in the books. They're not going to test you on every little detail on the books, but I'm going to make sure that the things you really need to know, the things that are highly testable, the things that you need to retain for Level 3, and the application to item sets are going to be well covered when you're working with me and in the videos. And what else is going to be very helpful to you is to not only have a customized study plan, but an instructor that's going to be checking up with you every 2 weeks or so to make sure you're sticking to the study plan. And you're going to have access to me for questions. So you don't understand something in the curriculum, you don't understand something in the materials you're reading or in the videos or whatever, you have the ability to reach out to me with text message, emails, WhatsApp calls, regular phone calls, Zoom sessions, because that's what an instructor should be doing. He should be available to his candidates. And that's what I do. I'm not hiding behind any kind of phone or screen. I'm actually making myself available to you, and I welcome your questions. So again, this is not to be just a pitch for Level 2, so to speak, but please think about it and have 2 swings at the bat for the 2024 exam so that you're not sitting for this again in 2025. So I would opt to register for the May 2024 exam. Give it your best shot. Contact me at Chalk and Board, CHALK and AND board, chalkandboard.org. And let's get you started and in the direction to pass Level 2 on the first try. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't need pass protection. If you are studying well and you know how to prepare and you don't pass in May, then you've got another shot in November. But if you're not passing it after the second time, you better really consider the resources that you're using, because using the same process over and over again, expecting a different result, is the definition of insanity per Albert Einstein. So don't fall for those marketing gimmicks of pass protection or whatever. Take 2 swings at the bat. That's all it should take to pass Level 2. Hopefully, when you're working with me, it'll be on the first shot and you'll be on your way to Level 3. So think about that before you start falling for all kinds of marketing gimmicks or techniques. And again, you got to be accountable to some degree, which, I know sounds horrible to say, but again, you don't want to be sitting for this exam twice. All right. If you have any questions, reach out to me. I'm happy to help you out. Again, congratulations. A 37% pass rate is a very low pass rate, but you made it. You succeeded. Let's do the same thing at Level 2 together. Have a great day and congratulations.